a minute to 7:40. My main car will say what I saw share Kessben TV. Meeting Eddie Omanso for Kojo Preko Dankwah. Saso Anna Utim and Kautim 92.9 the FM down on our face on Kessben TV, our Facebook and our face so Kessben 92.9 on Facebook and also on Sa Ebe Kami Honum or comment and our face so we should be a wubianom. Faber too many making kind na amount station no so and into the main street say bibia de bebiano making kind na ama. I've seen teacher Kojo Tepana face me who Masawood, my friend from Kumase. I've seen teacher Constitution, I've seen Coleman Sampler too, and I feel so Abbas Amogubo me who udi na and then Capito Goso making kind na amount. My main control said Psalm 23 and easy buy. Seven control say we hear phone na we hear no sabi unya sika the better unya untumi get scanning na to from the top adia. For Psalm 23 and easy buy seven control say bra na ono ending komo na komo no obedi eniem or say for 300 Ghana cedis better ho what the 300 Ghana cedis better ho num sisi ame no kase ya ubenya wo iPhone ubenya wo Samsung ubenya wo Tecno ubenya wo Infinix Esafata says we use itel and they are all the phone types in Inano. Msa ebekebi and into bra na munin komo 300 Ghana cedis fatwo na fetua 10 Ghana cedis a day a week and as a monthly we na opedien we if Psalm 23 and easy buy for her and almost a control and into the day say iPhone now post Samsung go they hear and say with between 30 to 40% all the better one more not what for phone now the na for chan and kakra say ya face say busumi si and say busumi miensa nina on betime nina so amount. South no say control say when it comes to TV and after to microwave so omudi makutini ye pa wa open microwave and after to pay TV no when it's Psalm 23 and easy buy for ND and common no betime ahwe nina amount omo ewo airborne circle ahaya airborne circle omo haya no omo wana fe so mo La Paz Kanation Trotro station o call La Paz Kanation Trotro station no o ko hono ma be hu Psalm 23 and easy buy ewo hono na no omo edin komo saso na ko poko ase taxi ranker wonsa ebeka omo ewo hono na fe no so oni omo edin komo edwumakuo schools associations and afi so any organization bia na muhia phones dodo na mo de ama monkrofo mo members yina no Money Psalm 23 and easy buy for including common na bibia betimi akoyi ama from on 0244 711 873 0244 711 873 and also 0248 292763 0248 292763 na oni omo ND and common ahonka hit patch semen kan chose no pain in 2025 and beyond e di into no kasa or say sisi no tablet no ano mache jai tablet no nom emwa enya de betimi ama owedie o na body no akoyi susu so no doso saso na jai hot water bottle na wo de toto muscles no so jai na wukum pain na wukum menstrual cramps ni no si jai na to ahonka hit patch ni bi na patch no to a oti ano a those are the fitter bi ekata ni o wire no a you see that deep brownish color no fe no etare baby ya wo ya no so otare so a me nada pain na wo te wo ho no wo widie mu no pain no ebeko isane se patch na the tare so no heat bi wom edro bi wom a ekọ widie ni mu a ma wo beti se hyew wo da fatare so na kwa adwuma hye watare ye hye mpabo ye bia beso ye bia na nemu be 12 to 15 hours ne de obehu se ahonka heat patch na the tare ho no ye adwuma yie pa opedodo etu pa de anaso pe bia to a ko Accra Origin Chemist Art Farmer DM Spear Sap Health and afisu kumase Danny Farmer Alpha Dew Panacea Pharmacy Kofodia Gapsen Pharmacy Eastern Chemist and Tamale Malarigo Pharmacy Takrade Buakwa Pharmacy and afisu Knock Chemist se wa pebi now beso regional distributor and friend number was 0599 802297 and that's 0248 50903 and that's 0536 645 334. Ahonka hit patch or se feel heat no and no and 144 minutes past the hour of 7. Akwatia issue na ye di ho enkomo ene anopene ne de ehase na wonim se the 2nd of September and Akwetia by election also ebeba so yenya ntie so say the Tamale Central one ebe happen on the 30th of September. So the month of September there a by election month and no esafata say security ebom ho modern na parties ne so no etumi esori waka no mo hye ne ma na bibia na we ana Akwetia there no, which is ahead of us 2nd September no IGP and political parties Asia to look at security composition to see how security will go if Akwetia by election IGP edin komo yentie no na yenhwe no Kessben TV and some on political parties no mu hia no or the two jana fe yembra back this year
before the KPD by elections, that we have to meet the political parties. If we have got to do that, we have this meeting earlier than we said to do ahead of us. So we thank you for your contributions for this meeting. And then it's all planning towards this application. We want to make sure that these by-elections will be one of the most successful by-elections in the country. So this meeting, we call you the political parties to take part in the by-elections. And also we have brought the EC because they are the people who conduct the elections. And so there are things that you may like to ask. There are things that you have some suggestions you want to make. There are things that you feel that you have to let all of us know so that we prepare the grounds for the elections. That's why the EC is also here to throw light, the do's and don'ts, the conditions we have to follow. They are also here so that if there's any political party that feels that there's something that has to be done that is not yet done, we can all put our heads together to make sure that those things are done, and then we have these elections coming on very peacefully. So we thank you. For the media, we want you to stay down at our Executive reception and wait. When we finish, then the political parties will address you, and then our public affairs will also give you some feedback of what we have decided.
All right, Inspector General of Police, Christian Tete Yawonu ena Oten in Canon speaking to political parties, on the successful elections ahead of us, by-election, of a peaceful and successful election, and now here Sisian. We've also understand say almost deploy almost about 5,000 police officers on grounds when it comes to Akwetia by-election, but. Quick one, we're going to listen to the MPP and the NDC after senior IGP Kaya after meeting these two parties in paying for any edding common make media no and who asem and American Sisiano. It's NTA Nana Bwachu who represented the MPP and meeting as Sisia.
Yes, first of all, this was a good meeting. We raised some important issues. The police gave us the assurances, but we said that assurances are built on confidence. We also expressed our dissatisfaction with the conduct of the Ghana police, especially in the recently held rerun of about 19 polling stations in Ablikumanov. We said that thugs who were linked to the NDC, who caused mayhem, their images are all over, the videos all over, and as we speak, the Ghana police has not effected any decisive arrest. We saw a communique that stated that they have arrested 2 persons. We don't know what came up. We don't have any update. Were they put before the court? Are they on remand? We don't even know anything at all. So we were very, very, very strong on this particular point. And then the IGP said that, look, they are also serious about it, and we should even expect that even today, by close of today, some arrest will be made. We also mentioned it to the IGP that, look, if they want us to rely on these assurances, then they must work on what happened in Ablekumanov. Why? Because if a stalwart of the New Patriotic Party or even any ordinary member is coming to Akotia with a mindset of what happened to Honorable Hawa Kumsin and my deputy, clearly the person is going to protect himself. And I've kept saying this, that for the New Patriotic Party, we are going to protect ourselves. And self-protection is well stated within the laws of this country. So the Ghana police should give us that confidence that they have dealt with the Ablekumanov issue. We have 2 more weeks to go. And I think that we still have a lot of time for them to make some decisive arrest and put these hoodlums, these thugs, before the law court. We mentioned that. Then again, the police also assured us that they are going to deploy over 5,000 men and they do not need the services of the military. This is purely a police matter. And they also gave us that assurance that this is going to be a Ghana police matter and we do not want the intervention of the military. So largely, the IGP says that he is going to make sure that this is going to be one of the most peaceful by-elections we've had in this country. But our concerns are still the fact that we have had some people who caused some mayhem in Ablekumanov. They are still working free. They must make some arrests and they must put these guys before the law court. So we said that.
Harry, so we know that we've seen the performance of the IGP.
Kessben 92.9. The Maakye.
So that was Nana B, national organizer for the NPP, or also Nensema or Day 2 January. We'll come back and discuss some of the issues now we're raising, especially with the military and police matters, and we'll come back and then deal with it. But Yanko Ura Tanko Computer, who is Deputy Director IT of the NDC, and also no meeting as an ENT also from the NDC side.
But they were also worried about some arrests that are from this our current Deputy General Secretary made a statement that former appointees will be arrested at Akotia. They raised it there and were surprised. Why should they bring it to this place? Because our Deputy General Secretary didn't say the police will arrest. He said they will be arrested. But and there are other agencies. No, there are other agencies. It's not the only official authority. There are others. And I'm saying that if you are a fugitive, and then you should be worried about it. If you are not a fugitive, why should we be worried with a statement of that nature?
But as we speak, we don't know of any.
And so hold on, wait and see whether the people will be picked or not. If you know you have done something against the law, and they are looking for you and they're not getting you, if you avail yourself over there, they will arrest you. There are other agencies who have the power of arrest. And they don't necessarily need, I have my 2 lawyers flank me here. I'm not a lawyer. These are 2 senior lawyers. And they've made me to believe that even citizens can arrest and hand over to the police, not you. If they find out that you are committing a crime, and then at that point there are no police around there, citizens can arrest. And also if you say that it is only police who have the power to arrest, then citizens should fold their arms. Other agencies will also have that power. And so he made a statement, and he didn't point out to the agency which is supposed to arrest. And we still stand by it that those that the agencies are looking for, other allied agencies, they've invited them, some have run away, they can't get them, they're hiding. When they appear there, they will trigger the arrest, other citizens will arrest them, or the agencies will come in and pick them up from the place. That one, they've given us their roadmap, their deployment plan, indicating they are bringing all the regional commanders and then their COMAC members to beef up security, and that they are not going to leave any stone unturned to make sure that there's enough security at the place. And so they are not expecting anybody to come with any macho men or personal security and all that. The EC also brief us what they intend to do in terms of accreditation. They make sure that all our leadership who are going to do the monitoring observation will be given accreditation. And we are very clear in our mind that the NDC were committed to the peace plan, the process they've put in place. But we are mindful of the activity of our opponents who will come in there with dangerous weapons. You remember what happened at Blikumanov? That triggered all this problem. And then there was a pepper spray. One of their leaders, our commission, had pepper spray in her back. She came to the place and was asking an necessary question. To the extent she was spraying that one, even to officers of the police as well as the EC officials. All these things caused the problem at that polling station. So telling them they need to beef up security and make sure that the fact that you are a former minister or former MP or MP, if you don't have accreditation, you have no business at the polling station. And I also made the EC to make sure that they post the results at the end of the collation in each of the polling stations, because it's a requirement under regulation 39 3C that at the end of the collation they need to put one there, so that if there's anything we can rely on that one too. The EC said yes, and they're also saying that we should make sure that
that is the Tanko Computer Deputy Director IT ena yetene kansisiano before onono na nanabi ena yetene kan. But it's interesting say these two political parties, uti omokasa na truly maybe sir, are we seriously going to have a peaceful Akwetia by elections? And I hear Nanabi talk about private security. I hear others also talking about buying and all that. I hear police again telling us this time around we're not going to deploy any military. Ablekuma North, we ended up having military. Even subsequent elections, where we have said that we are not going to deploy military people, we end up seeing military people there and all that. Personal securities for these joining parties, we know what is going to happen. But electoral commission omo na we senior some tete no so meeting na say yenti do no so ne essential for ekai.
And nobody is going to intimidate anybody. What happened in Abrikoma North was raised, but the police assured us that that is a thing of the past, and that they are on the ground. They are going to ensure that nobody takes the law into his or her own hands. So for now, we are all geared toward Akwetia by election, and we are all hopeful that the security, as explained by the police, will be effective. And Electoral Commission is also poised to ensure that we deliver our mandate in a very professional manner. We just call on the political parties to go by the rules for all of us to have a very successful by-elections in Akwetia.
Did the political parties, any of them, have any concerns?
Concerns were raised, as I said. Security concerns were raised, and the police dealt with that. Based on
and so that's Ora Samo Tete from the EC and Ote Donoso Eka. So what it tells you is yetie the MPP, yetie the NDC, yetie your friend is saying the MPP, not the NDC, the EC, and then your friend is saying the NDC. Now, all these three personalities are with you on. Are you so sure? Per what they are saying is we're still going to have your friend is saying Akwetia by election smooth and lessons learned from Ablekuma North. Are we going to have that successful by election when it comes to the Akwetia by election and military and so no now. One of the major issues and I'm going to have that small discussion before Zige's take will come in, has to do with the promises that the police people keep making. We're going to make it peaceful. Peaceful. We end up having a non-peaceful, a friend is saying, by-election. We saw what was happening at Blekuma North. Definitely, Ubenya or more disturb a system. No. Now, when they are disturbing it now, the actions of the police, as we all saw in the video, Omujina was standing aloof without even doing anything. Near Bobiasum, near Bonono, na police in Ijina Hono. We can deploy 5,000 and beyond. But if action is not taken, I quite remember, I think Ziga spoke about this thing, said, baton penny chromos, and I'm saying, no moon crash report. So, how do you expect them to even, ensure peace when it comes to yes and man wage na? You who be paying, you who they see why you was, you who they see what is going to happen? Now, the issue of personal security. What say your friend is over Tankwe Kano Kansaga even a Blackman North Crano na how a kumsi mobano crano mukra peppers free or mobile game. Then I ask the question. Obi about do we have to search the person, especially the officers from the political parties na na so mu no mobile na. So if obi the two said on one so be na q ni mo na so opejet you na, how is the police going to deal with that? So when I make sure no. I mean, some of these things we need to look at it very well. I feel so the issue of yembete say one area. Yes, into me and Kayen ye per rerun. Now it has taken us 1 week, 3 months to come back to say pink sheet ni bia ira. I mean we ye nim seniete enye new to us. So we should be extremely careful. What it means is that maybe I should be thankful to say Ebiana Tamale Central no ziga MPP phone sorry. Your friends say and this MPP phone so mon continue Ebiana ebeye smooth, but knowing very well how pink sheets are done, knowing very well how counting is done, knowing very well when it is 6 p.m. light issues and all that, knowing how ballot papers are taken, certain polling stations, certain red flags areas within the spaces in Inano, how is the police going to deal with some of these areas? Those are the things that we're looking at. And for me, very critical. Lessons learned, are we going to change? If we are not changing, what is the new thing? Yeah, the airbus is here on board. We are not saying some mumba scare or no, and you're not in the kasa. But the point is that the Huri painting and a year can the year king. Okay. It's exactly a minute past the hour of it. The biggest take, ebe bro na fe ya share. But that son doc activated charcoal. The biggest take ebe bro no. Yanko na fe ye ne Batampa Process Center for Indian Komo. Ye babaka na biggest take will take on some of the issues that we've raised, and then matters arising and not paying. Batampa Process Center say can say wow we are bema wuti with 40 years and above no, or when some pebi catcho into yentie na fe ye babaka ye dida kanina atwaso ama. Ase mi hu check akra mi hu check akra mi jiri yes hospital workers obi ahun ye
nyame ado obi ahun
ye de radiation yes ye jomo so pa ye ni komo Batampa prostate for emema ya ready yet you issues in the here
you we dem da CP anopai mi chia atiefo ni ahwefo a amajembre ehwe Kessben TV ni omutie Kessben Radio FM the chance say so we ha and so obi ohwen bia ensusu ehun se no ha wo asama akopɛ hu postrate yade hu tinam tia fi se eno ne yade a ya me adom ya ma me hoduro awo sa amre mu a me de bo amanfo nti se me kan wasama na me kan with passion say obi o sa tibia ni mu no on pa me chia kwan de bia me ka se wotimi kan 90% heal what so what in pass me capacity wasama when ya 90% 10% is a work so be try na mo apa me kira kwan nti se me kana me fendi agro potri ya dia se na wo kanwa e mama ya de edin penya edin mama nya pa edin bebre konsedo de bia me ka se potri ya de bia e ni patana ebukum 9 na the 10th one enkunu no say ya refufu bi na baba fa no a project na sam be sand na ko ya de edin mu bebre konsedo ni adenti ya de bia hoduru na papa wanya aje ohun na so mo post do na nye post do na mo ojunso na ojunso ho adu na mo se da bofu do pepe wo call hospital do be mo ye tamsusin hydrochloride ya dura relax your muscles na wo your blood and your kidney so that ya e between ya dey ojunso very easily and this will be corner say the do na ojunso bia no ato no but me who na prostate na ekofa asam no bae no enu shechi ya say eye kese until last week we hene susu so a wundum kra e wo so ni na na ida na ba show finally na do ko na the tense procedure ya de bia say de ye kan ye mem nkwa na ye omo na ye ka procedure hu ma kwa bi e beta e juso twa no ho na numu na juso a dodu ben ya de juso no free juso no ba ye bem mu no enam na yangopon bo ma mem nkwa na juma ye titwa ye ni se be ma ono ba hia spams no e ko ba no ho du ho a yangopon yan siche we se edinso bi bua spams no se de be ya spams betumi anante fast akọ oba no ho na saa ho no makwa we o ho a eye kese ho no abofo frɛ no enlarged prostate anase benign prostatic hyperplasia na saa ti be na se nipa no komu a menka se ho no a ebe ma wadu so pi anajo afia se ntran esa na ya ta satie mo wadu so pi anajo uguso ajuso no bedu baby na juso no ka no se wa ma ho ya ha na wadu so gu hu udidim bedu baby no juso no ka no ko jan ono ko no a ma wadu so wa ma ho ya ha wadu so gu hu bedu baby so ku jan so wadu so a continent mi juso na esa uchima san wadu so enu aso be ma obeju so be wie ni na se juso bi aka juso twa no mutu juso wie ya enche na juso san du bi no asan ko juso ebetu am wa juso wie no a wodo be ma sha obo ham sabi na juso no ebisu so wo pantim enu na esa ebetu am wa juso boja ebetu am wa juso abokwa hunim se juso dio juso be juso gu ho hunim se juso dio ebetu am usisi ayo ya ebetu am mama sam akofom na edidim saa udi ubo ho bra no da ko be so no baju so na ju so no ye den emba biem enu na mama edu akọ hospital na kopase bia e be share yo e share rubber ma utum ju so fa saa rubber no na e twi ju so na ka wa yaso no na e share rubber enti e share rubber no wi a doctor no wi de ba se na otwi mi no se na otwi mi se de obe kom yaso saa rubber na amon saa na be share saa kusi so be den sabi edu be kon se edu anaso se bia yami wadum ne se ifuru ha na no na saa ya de we ya meka waso mi enu ni ya yankopon ayi maduma mu haduro me de bo amanfo nte bia meka se so bi so opposite do chamia oboa because edu na was system bia no enu na no edu a manage Johnson no but shrink positive no maduro ye edu a wo ba me de mo no so wo komoma ebe shrink positive na ayekese no ebe mass positive na san echi ni kese na asan na echi normalize na positive normalize ya umunto nti ebe shrink no amana san echi nti oba ma so ya wo machine zo ho me be scan wo ahwe the size of the prostate na mo duro ko me duro wi a na wasan ba oba no be wa nze oba first oba se na ye in fact 100 and then above from say 80 and above from say 70 and we need to say eduna me can say a shrink prostate na dey and kure say me can say when you aba makachi ama mo duro ama prostate ama scan no ama prostate mama mo duro me can say obi dia that say am pass dem me can kure oba former report no pa fabra one from so me record report no me record history into be me tattoo we are na ma compare so ampa we eba form said dan se bo adu me do na be single prostitute no na prostitution kia na che se ahunto ai den aba ndi no bebe makachi a oba obi bo hobo bakwa we say wa no do anu prostitute enjaida no susu se bia na ehunhum ya de ma chance man so ehunhum ya de mumia ya de pa na yewo na esanse nya ho adu ntina ma eyo se ehunhum ya de no mama no do ba ko no be na fina ayi adana ni yesam na odamase nti the American say mo positive do a two positive ya na say mo fisi asemo kan asemo yende so what Saturday ni mu a obinu be kan say don't look any further to me chi akwana bra
okay
wo ba ohun beto me can with conviction say wo ba nkofu bebe ne ho ato mo a obi kwa last day be frame me o frame na osuse open pafufuro and obi nim so Dr. Wilson on the casino. Also, Doctor, what do you need, dear? Say on this of frame, but of frame you be see me so one call Mrs. Dr. Wilson on the casino about them. Also, Doctor, what do you need, dear? Mobile approach, my saba. sanity no be brain me ansa me team I was a victim say ye do ya nka me so nam say dem amount for pray ya hwa omo ba makachi sa nka me so na me po bi baby pa ya say baby I was a victim ya ba ni me a me say me ju so be brain ya na jo ko si say me ye madom me di edui me edui a me de kan ya sansa na chi me say me to me ni problem go prostitute it's a me so be so was at the mu a man po be an ko me chi akwan de bia me ka say ka say ni friends you ni pa wo prostitute do pa wo mom has every African you men sansa me kan wa in complete because and do be me do a bit a single position me do no when you akọ be kura medical personnel e ba makachi lawyers police pen from ba makachi me show mo intimi ni me bi a menya do bi a single position me do ni tie intimi do yam ka say ni pa be say mensa wa Africa so mo position do pa na me kan wa it will incomplete na da me bomb pa say me gusu ye mo juma say the government be je do na tum at the moment no FDA approval inti government be je do na tum na use the other hospitals. And so when you are very report to home, if you do not boil mama, you don't know because I didn't pay your papa. It is a mechanic, and make us say, we was at the Mecha Quaminomy 0553 800 678. I'm saying that screen is so 0553 800 678. No. And I say, who are car, this embarrass, this will be open, won't man who are. This will be a test to a confirm to a positive because most of the time you go on your positive. You are for habit of module, so the positive in 10 paper. It's one thing you know, one more and test two. Now, come with doing a way to transfer, but you be an yes and a benefit in your positive. It's a open so to outside. So Baba Makachima test to say a test to I confirm and will be why we need to opposite patient. No about a higher Kessben here I say Francis myself or down okay or will do be okay when you walk car we will party in a crowd so to be a test to but you can come and buy from him and when you walk Masi on 0249 for another 49 6166 Kumasi, Mr. Subu 0249 another 49 6166 Mufre Musmibio. We will keep course and 0249 12 47 16 Kekus from Fre 0249 12 47 16 we will go for them Fre 0266 45 0911 0266 45 0911 Takwadi from 0246 04 34 58 when I water credit need environs 0246 04 34 58 when I water qua and framing environs takwa ekopon bogoso ni environs no mo fe 0244 92 94 01 0244 92 94 01 when you are OT region and for 0249 20 58 68 0249 20 58 68 finally when you are Siani and for 0539 122 799 Siani ni environs ni when you are na nkwaso nyano and for 0539 122 799 so one tino mani ye anase bia ope nchemfufo bia no from number no 0553 800 678 so baby will be an mama show baby obe adoni bi me wi afi bibia ni 0243 68 69 38 bibia ni 0243 68 69 38 into misemo me asumo wo fifi prat laptop o kaswa into se o pese ubana
okay into no Obadaba Prostate Center for NIT omon kan 40 minutes past the hour of 8 UTM or Kessben 92.9 and I've also shown me what Kessben TV on DSTV channel channel 364 and I've also Go TV channel 121 on social media Kessben TV on Facebook and I've also Kessben 92.9 also on Facebook. My making kind messages in a few ones. Now Feminko Zige stick brought to you by Doke Activated Charcoal. Now this one is coming from Okan Bantama in the Senate West District. Or say, what kind of precedent are these government trying to set for the country? They came into power with no economic or educational reforms and start renaming everything in the name of resetting, changing STEM to be STEM. Sorry, what's a scam government indeed? Okan. No. Now, Jagos from here in Sawama said, Mr. President, now the funeral for the 8 fallen heroes has come to an end. So let Ghanaians see how you are going to tackle the Galamsey now, because now these Galamsey activities is becoming too much, more than Boko Haram activities across the country. We need to put a stop to it. At least, please, the soul of Dr. Omane Boama is asking for blah 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 blah. And then Jagos again says that Ken 2028, the grassroots hope is only you, as in Ken. It seems like now most of the security personnel are being involved in these Galamsey activities, because on the front page of Graphic, 4 military men have been arrested for illegal raid, and the question is, who sent them there? I think the heads of all the security personnel, that is the IGP military immigration, must all work together and monitor their people very well, because some of their people are tarnishing the image of the service, which is very, very, very bad. Or no sonedia or the eba no. Now, Teacher Tepa, Eddie Abba, or say, the good people of Akotia should remember that they are human beings and have individuals who can be ambassadors. However, a Korean person was chosen to be the ambassador, so they should not allow the NDC to deceive them. They should vote wisely to stop the NDC and Mahama from selling Ghana to foreigners. A vote for the NDC is a vote for selling Ghana. Regards to Honorable Eric Nana Ajuman Prempe, MP for Hafano North, Chairman of the Kwapia, Koka JFK, and Officer Mr. Usu Bempa, the Insurance Constituency Chairman. Hopeful, honestly, let me read Masawood soon before I go to Ziga. Masawood in Kumasi Bantama, or saying, in the run-up to the 2024 election, we warned Ghanaians that the second coming of JDM is nothing but a disaster, but they didn't listen. The recent attack on SS by the NDC thugs is very sad. The police must ensure the law takes its full course by arresting the NDC thugs. Discerning Ghanaians are watching. Regards to Honorable Sampine, first Vice Chairman, hopeful, and also Nadia or the buyer. And I'll come back and read teacher constitution, comments, and I feel so Abbas Mudini na making kind in. So keep bringing your text messages and your WhatsApp messages, and I'll read them for you. 17 minutes past the hour of 8. Ziga at Tenase, and Ziga's take is on, brought to you by Doke Activated Charcoal. Ziga, Biaboko there.
Yeah, Biaboko boss.
Nice. Yeah, the radio say. At Tenase there, and seminar and see the home command.
Yes, sir. Ubo videos, no.
Yes.
You said something which is very key. We say, are we going to have a peaceful elections?
Yes.
You
Yes.
said that you are asking that question.
Yes.
You see, after I was so work, yes, you be free. And I don't think that we are ready to curb electoral violence in this country. And you be beating me. I could tear and do that. There's no way our peace be back at here. It's Ghana Police Service 4%. Bibi by here and many years they should start doing something. I could tear peace be a man. After I was so gone, I can't go for say, I was so gone, dear, the foul. The fact of the matter is say, I was so gone. There was a committee set up to investigate the whole issue. Okay. We took it to Parliament.
A commission.
Commission of Inquiry by Mr. Emishot. Yeah, they are called Parliament. Yeah, they call Parliament. You are called drafty. I pass it the vigilantism law. TNU 2020. That vigilantism law nearby. And come for electoral violence on Kwa. Langards eka hubi. TNU Langards eka hubi. Today, land gas is all over, but I will save that for future. What I say. Now, the act no I pass him specifically mentions some of the vigilantism groups formed by the various political parties. Bani almost said we don't want to hear that Obudini Bim. Tiye. Okay, act now. What say? The Hawks, Invisible Forces, Delta Force, Azwaka Boys, Bamba Boys, Kandaha Boys, and Boga Bulldogs. These are things a year. Act and share that board is they be banned. They be banned by their activities is still going on. Our elections. Activities no amudi moto hard no. Activities no amu shoot two people before electoral commissioners. Activities no yes snatch ballot box. Activities no you making gunshot. You two gunshot to scare people. Activities ni you boom conform. You do boom conform. It's still there. The names are not you a DNB, but it's still there. Then IGP one Dampari failed woefully when it comes to elections. Papa we na wabano tete yuanu e kwanya ofaso oku we no nyesa de yakono akotia ndroda sa press conference we have had series of press conference towards by elections and all that. Ebede na hwadwo before Hobetonu Tiasma Mikari before Hobetonu we should be able to know the state of Asenof. You call by election was enough. A bunch of you dress it to say, so Jania no to Kromuayi, Asi Breku, NPP stronghold. Justin Kobia from Pong, Eba Bekai, the chief executive officer of NPP. Police made an arrest. What is the state of that guy or heifer? NDC accused NPP. So Makoto to throw Ewo Omono Ayi, Jasi Kwesi. Asim Breku ono stronghold. Am ya chini patu Tiasma Mikari you. Ya chini patu. Sani patu no mo hefa. Where are they? What is the state? Omo be brief here because not police dey report about the bia update. Ya tu abadi wi ya ante ho asem biom. Nipa no okoshutu okotututuo e wa Asim Breku by election. Where is he? Omo hefa. Mr. Kinsley Nyako, edi asam na aton, na asam na kwesi say. Kwada so member of parliament, former deputy minister education. He was caught in camera. Anu twesi kamo obi mebwa.
Yeah, pa.
He was caught in camera.
Live.
Live. Awo twesi kadia mo obi. Sure. Ama OSP afeno, CID afeno, asam na kwesi say. Was a by election. Akwesi say before ubeti abes our press conference tell us the state of that issues, because the deputy organizer of New Patriotic Party Lloyd Nukwe Chris he was manhandled our Ablekuma run say osu crashes what TV ho and the police Ghana police service say they have made an arrest omabubo di conform no onu ni mu omo say yachi omo ama Ghana police service yachi omo custody yebiso amasem what TV ho pia bontia okoto ade nipa na ya body DC ase yachi no okoto ade o baby. What is the state of Ablekuma North?
Kessben 92.9
nipa na yachi omo no omo ohan mo meka nkyere e wo hene fa akotia ho no Akotia has a record of electoral violence. The reason why Baba Jama declared the place as jihad and no that me na me catch them unless Papa no tetedo nu onko ho election day no you should be there. E manen tra ha manen te say ya wie bibia wie everything is well executed and san wako all for the man from ko before abekoro as a son betche the state of say you omni na owura Kislinya kokoyi sika ayi ajoso by election Asim Breku nipa mienu akotututuo yachi wo abrantia no no ye fake military man okutetu otututuo ayachi no akosi say enkofo no mo ball Lord Chris ni koi ene how akumsin ayesi yachi wo no omasem na akosi say ansa no aba be ka kire nse ye do ma ye sei no be ka che say mema sudua ba e wa kwatia Kofi Buachi Nathan o ka se bi mi remfida wo say o combat criminals baby eto wi cocaine ayu o ma so de ba o so do pa ka ayi police car say ko park no ho keke they will never come there o de park car na assign it normally no tires are cars na assign na police service nya sika fan konkoye o peja sa car na no de kwakwesi where it breeds hardcore criminals to scare them. They wouldn't even come there because they don't know when the police will come for the car. And as you about repair, they wouldn't come there. This is proactive measures. Because NPP for Musomu Lucy about to ya. The executives in there, they'll be in problem, Baba. They'll be in trouble.
Problem now more than that.
Problem than that. Yes.
When this one happens, right?
Yes. You get me? And they are controlling the affairs of the party.
Okay.
And also the NDC also thinks that we are not winning this Akwatia because of say your person winning Akwatia to get to Teso. They want to win it for a purpose, bragging right to also to seal Akwatia to see for future elections.
Yeah, for future elections, yeah.
Now my press conference namu kabibia chair. Yes, yeah. Press conference aba ye ya Akwatia ni asa akoto ni akoto aba no bi timoto so nwe. What you have to say? Nipa base 80 Timoto so scaring people.
Okay.
You don't do that. Meso obumye who the state of nini na ade akwakosi. Ye nya saade ni wi a de benya hoto so say asubie baba ayi e fere sa akwatia. That's our press conference we dey never.
Because asma working. Obeko sesi ame no ka say. Obenya eye green army versus blue army. Oh, motoi ye be blue sa ne green ne musa.
Go to social media.
Yeah.
That's how they have started
exactly. Exactly.
Kola bi wo ho didi ayifu achi no bikuta blantyme wa beba akwatia ni wa beba ebikuta wo mafuru no all this stuff. We haven't made arrest.
Also obo crazy dey. Ye ntie no wakasa short one afi oni movement for the movement for the. Ye ntie no na afi e ba na afi ye de aka ni na to aso.
Police for a release statement be so a matching for 2 in Boma and another guy. Friday, now in Boma, Obeya sorry, East Legon Mosque. Mosque be ben ANC more on East Legon Mosque. On of the bonfire. Me who ye a video.
I said police was so much.
Intimation that for investigator now or your case. Now me say let's releasing. I am not clear.
That's Imbona ni hwana.
I don't know blue no.
Okay, okay.
If you fair investigator, I'm beside say statement I'm release I no cry na I say I no cry. Na me kan say dey bi. Me gidi say o come through. No so then I'm say okay. On hold on to me send no video no of the guy. Me send na unu do ya ka share me. O say me kan che doctor no onfa medical report no the embra. Now say no, I will not follow this case again. May me DHW because they are not being truthful. Besides, is here on the phone just few minutes ago. So much no. My son in a funny video after that you don't want to talk about
discuss that one.
Okay, you know, movement TV na Chris chese arrest kind no na esi no
arrest masquerade dog force make catch you say ye akwada yes ya chi na face how ye asore de and the dog force make catch you say honorable Dr. Kopada no come pa obi a se be previa say yama food poison na alcohol system ni o di alcohol hospital for no apia de koda bi still we hear dog activated charcoal powder na a real system ni na a flashy thoroughly all the poison in there film obia ebia wo se be previa say yellow oba de born na yellow and I say brownish and na bia wo se no yi wo se didi ama eso na yellow o pese ya white party say the nay na mafokotua 3500 na 5000 ekokotwi su na ya white no dabi enkotua seska no kono koto dog activated charcoal powder otobia watutu sie wie no na di bia bo a brush me na dey choose na 3 days e be say white white papa kyese ensansa na chibim sanete obi adidi wi ana abofno uhia doc activated charcoal powder utu bi kakakra bi ana abofno acid reflux ablotu say you gas ababe gina wo yam ama oyefru na bloti indigestion uye bibi kakra bi ana wadu subreo osa huduo bia wo wiase a wo yam kro bia no doc activated charcoal powder e de bedu asam de ama na 100% natural herb ene ye de aye frɛ number we sisi a 0598 20 6885 0598 20 6885 and 020 66 16620 020 66 16620 opebi atwa ukokumasi a Adia pharmacy, Love Life pharmacy, Lancer chemist and a Colinac pharmacy ewa Kumasi nana buachi watema mensa otakra Delight pharmacy Kofrodia Widama pharmacy wa Shaman and all the pharmacies are ewo kaishi na biti se Ekus pharmacy mni nanu ubenya doc activated charcoal powder ni bi ato afei Imascon Estate Ghana Limited for se enkantre mu se enei ensase abafo wama ensase abafo pa titumika ne kokope Imascon asase ni bito ko baabi kwatena baabi a ho beto baabi a police post wo ho baabi a fire post wo ho baabi a hospital clinic che compound wo ho yayi kwade atum asundue ho baabi a to asase ne de to 100 years unya si kura no a wo bia no uni asem ene de usi udan kwadu baabi no uwadu baabi timbe ka twose yabu atuagu ne wasundue waboka atuagu dabi ene baabi a langas wo je ochopoli bra na chopoli no eben Central University 5 minutes drive no do Central University sagleme affordable housing ho and abehu Imascon yensase na ochopoli ne ewo na asase no one plot 32,320 million now I say baba deposit 8,000 per we deposit 8,000 dia kano 24,000 akare ye best spread am 2 years we the 2 years e de betua de bianu month bianu betua 1,000 Ghana cedis and you 2.5 plot so 16,000 Ghana cedis na no beti katua 4,000 na 12,000 akano yama 1 year na no so no bosumi bianu atua 1,000 Ghana cedis umpe we say ope de hene ope ikaya matuomu a no akwakofa okay we will say hwe kira kwan our Spenters Road Community 18 Junction opposite Allied Filling Station our first floor and our Dom Kasala Plaza near KFC hoda behu ye number is 0553 840 646 0553 840 646 and 0553 838 730 0553 838 730 and 020 91 55437 02091555437 we Imascon Estate Ghana Limited was here your promotion it is so ya beduma so when ya beduma obetimi aba the nyan say what dey you card ebaba Ghana card beba ye be somtwe na ye no wa yaduma ko passes na ehodo efato ne ya wie kura na ye kono na afi ye the yom herbal lotion and ebedi asem dia mai joint pain bia wo su bia odabutie me na we dey mu ode and na okwa beba bi umisi on kwa da mema bi da open wounds migraine obi arthritis wo so arthritis nti yatua wonam ene mema bi na ke mema bi because na akwa kope organizer a wo hia se obe nante Ghana fa na ni na hona body na tie eno no se bia akọ ye adwuma ama okotodwe ye oya ana se wanya bone fracture wo hia yom herbal lotion na wepra na ye de yeso no wo se ointment bi wo ha ye de yeso so 10 minutes ebeko ebisi 1 hour ebisi fakodama ade enchi beko ba yom ne de na ke yom no e de science na ye wudi twi ya na ekọ mutie ne ye enese wudi twi akọ akotwe yo wudi twi ya na ekọ eye yom herbal lotion eye lotion kakra bi wudi konsam a baabi ayo ya no se uti na yo ya migraine na de tutusu kakra bi pa na ekọ wudi twi kra na ekọ enam se science na de aye niti no ena wudi twi wi a ekọ wi a ewura body no mu a afia bosanya na se tu ase enya de beba biem kra enti wei yom herbal lotion stroke obi a stroke etete wo anase stroke aba oso a ojuru ho ba bia ni ye de yom no twu saa afa na bia mu ntim na mu gya ne di hu afrisane no ahura psi pi esita no asa akobo obo fe number we sisi a 0244 730 295 0244 730-295 and 030-2945-146 030-2945-146 or say buy, use, promote and earn yom yom ubenya bi ato pharmacy bia ubenya bi ato herbal shop wa gada bia no ubenya yom herbal lotion bi ato yada mo ase
yes so yada se bebre sika wo ka so mo yom so na memo eye doc chako ni bi
o fa doc
na fi the bedroom
mo bia mo bra do office
na kedu nya bi pa
o na
o tie the delete obedu fie na o tie the delete obedu fie na ade asa so no so in terms of ndumu se na hihye no ho na ye bibia wo
osakasa wanyina ho
o say
osakasa wanyina ho
okay nyama na kan wona kan enti and yeah, wow, 34 minutes past 35 minutes past hour of 8. Yes, Chelsea and Afi in the Nkomwe. Former parliamentary candidate Botiano English man from the NDC, Mr. Alexander Koko Ewufiana so my own brother Nana Kojo J Yeboah Nana K, member of the MPP and aspiring national organizer on Sofiana Meredin Comonia share. They are also on my name has to do with the Akwete by election OSP and then other matters near the who enkomo ye pamping for Michamu in Abibia Boko there. Yes, sir.
I'm not doing it for
sir. Often me pebio. The crown now me me aso no.
I'm just said journalist mo na mo kreska moto phone.
That be. They podi any be. Me na ekwoku podi any be because once na wo tum ade to me na ekwoku ye ni be. E dey want to wade o ma so you need the wo kra wo do ko share that cartoon with is here.
Odim phone we.
I mean phone we.
Oh, phone ways.
There. Oh, dear, you come once I said that.
I'm phone no.
But I'll buy a phone. Oh, they my cook was on forward there. You opposition, you know
8 years.
Exactly. So you should understand, man.
Opposition,
opposition 8 months depend on who cast said there.
One day great opposition.
Yes, as you started with the Alex Koko. So, you share the by-election ahead of us. Indeed, the month of September becomes a by-election month, I should say, because Tamale Central is 30th, and then ahead of us now, before the 30th, is the Akwitia one. Now, police are here. Your friend is a meeting. Wabobo and Yemaso. We've had your party. And then the MPP and then EC sitting in the same meeting. Yeah, like we're all saying and all that. What will be the differentiation between what has happened and this one in terms of security and how the media should carry themselves, the party themselves, party security in itself and all that. You didn't come on the next 10 minutes. Their own Akwetia by-election.
Mami de kan chia etiefo ene ahwefo. Na mechia nanake. Me de chia so ma Botiano English man for nyira. Ene NDC ebusuan nyira me chia bibia no pay. Wow, election violence. Idea. Se yenyira gitum se ye pese esu entwa esu betwa. Na se ye adwin se ye mpese be si bium so a ensi. But yama election violence abe ye part of democracy na ye running no. Enuni the main challenge no a ewo ho. Because we share in the past no elections are yakoni nyina no. This kind of meetings no etaba my elections at least 3 times 2012 2016 2020 our police for at the district level ombefrel will open it no more free the chairman of the various constituencies any yisifo na yenyina yakọ transi na ya din komo na ya chire the fears ayewo na wo opponents no so actually na die no bia aka na at times scrap by the time you be free hall crap na ya signing peace pact say elections na here kono yenyina ye be bomode akompoti ye ho na hwi ensi but ye free sa dan no mu a na ye pia bontia a different thing altogether. But you see, we've not been able to punish people. We've not been able to punish people. Omujina party demo ediyeboni. We've not been able. Since I started democracy, this fourth Republican democracy, we've never been able to do that. Say party ni wajina party demo adiyakodi boni bi. We've not been able to punish them. Enti emma ebimusu enya sa akukudro ni say, oh party die wodi party din edi boni a ewo election mo obia ni ho abatumi ayede aso mo ana imra bia ni ho abatumi di wadi. And you can check the records from 1992. I have been involved in all elections. Election bia ni ho ewo Ghana ha under this fourth republic na mimi in count. I have been the polling agent on 2 occasions. Ewo enti sabeka efa elections ne ho na mini bi America. We've not been able to punish anybody. Enti omoya na omwadi omohu omutumi ko free obi ambi so obi ansem. Enti sa subaino nama I say then if that is the case because I did not say o party ewa abainmu na wonya akukudro no edidi boni no. Enti se NDC na ewa abainmu na NDC supporters bi etumi edi into trustem obi anka omo as bibia ankyere omo. The law didn't punish them. MPP fosonya akwanya no mo so abeye bi. So at any given point in time, I had to say retaliation. We hear me. And the manya akwanya miso meyewu. Tables ni teni obi foforo ba waye miso meye. And it keeps on repeating itself. But as for my, how long are you better hu na ya shwe hai? She, we've lost lives in an elections. People have lost their legs, and now like omwanya impairment be ewo body part be then ya fa home. Enti last me be catch you ha say election violence no answer the besi no gise ya hu say omo di saa into trustem no ya punish you omubi one was na dey it ya punish you omubi pa seriously to serve as a deterrent and sana sadi ebejai now what the funny thing e wo no ebi mu e believe say omo edi into trustem edi ma party na that is the time omo edi enya edin ena omudi nya favors be edi free party no more. But unfortunately no yes make I say unfortunately no sa adwen no ara nkrofo bebre etrimu say party die wo ma esese wani enye din na want to mean di into trustem enfamboa wo party no. Na enu na we ya impenifo quickly omo recognize you. And at times no unfortunately no that is the sad truth. Enti obi biara or politics must say them say either say wo ba be ya nkrofo and now wo ba be didi into trustem na wo ye pair it push you to the limelight. No be ahu prekope. Obi ahu die then say you on your way to your friend is saying because and that is very bad. And nune ekun etia your politics no because the fine brains are not coming up. Omo adwimpa are not coming because if this is all that there is to politics say wo kago yen to trust them wo kago didi bi intem na waye niama emfata no. Why should somebody with a decent mind decide say oh no oba abeye politics? It's media we should let's go back. We can say time Honorable Mutaka Eko can say Abrekmanoff issue will be investigated. Now me can say so Odisi Hopa medin hu ya pa ahaya na meeting na me can say me. You understand? Because I believe that those people are at least say yan to me and quite chiri crap starting every ayawaso was who gone. The report is already there. Omo omudi sa into trust them nyina ya bubo omudi ewo ho. Let's start from there. Omo omuko ye order by elections into trust them to say I break my off. You see, yes I can be mono. Let's put them also on part and let's deal with them decisively. Yen punish obia. Enkobani say we will party ewa by munti ubedi wu debi. We should punish everybody. Say you punish obia and nona a best sending signal no very clear to everybody say we are not ready to tolerate that kind of behavior. After all, what is an election? Say ye kwa kochire ya adwin say we na me pese on di menim we so e say ye nkobo tuo wo ho. E say ye no obi nkoko ntokwa wo ho. So I believe strongly say ye pese this democracy no entumentu mpo we should punish people. Some would depart and that is why, to be honest with you, me who sa boy na your friend was saying something. I mean the dimple. Ye chino recently. Your man bill. Me who say what call is
Fancy comedy. Yeah.
Yes. What ye ma akwadei eka no. You understand? I don't expect say a public figure like His Excellency Dr. Baumia should even give him audience. So money audience cry, I say on canon on money who say the no enye. But I'm using this just as an example. How our leadership in it's a cut across. Me can say a MPP for kwanomi. Parties across the board no. Leadership obi kodin to trust him next and say yen canon na yen money who say the no enye no more na ya pejanu. Na ya man so onumo na oye berima. And that is why it is serving us like because obi ya dey na won kan ani am obi foforo tie so no so be feel say hey we dey say me ya e be bom abaso because hey bia nkrofo bebre wo party no mo ye nia mapa e di bua party no but one who say omu bia ba omi akoshia.
These people are becoming more heroes.
Yes,
right?
because omu yes we na all of a sudden na ya peje omu na appointment bi wo ha na ye dey assure omu say the brave you e wo party no ma na ya friend na ye dey amano. Until why say obi ti eche na ohun say obi ayes ya money so which is say onu dey on yes obi yes
I get you.
So we should begin to punish people na yen come because say yan yen is ebe ma party politics na ye no aye time e dey ama nkrofo na emma ni papa omo adwimpa no they will not come forward. So mbaba enti akwiti I mean police for mess romo until say the Amaka Wahani say Omube punishing Crawford until mayors and they should make sure say Omube putting in place adequate measures. Very, very adequate measures. Now Obiye Bibi Wohwa they should arrest immediately. And more in chain they should know say Emra because I wish all these state agencies know. Yeah, but Omudin war constitution mo Ghana Police Service ye bo omudin we say it's a constitutional body enti constitution no na edi to me amomo enye politician na ye elect no enra no the to me na amomo you who said yes so they will maintain law and order na omwasa protect property e wo man so say they should use the emra na ye dey assure omunsa do omunfa nye adwuma omuchi obi a they should not even wait for anybody. The next moment they should put the person before court.
All right. Alex Ekoko any attending can now teacher constitution Remasi says that the IGP has met with political parties concerning the Akotia by-election that's a step forward. He should address actions of the NDC members who are accused, who caused violence in Ablekuma North. Wishing all SHS 3 students, especially SDSHS Agona, best of luck for WASI exams today. Greetings to Honorable Dr. Osei Educhum, JFK, Koka, and also Mr. Owusu Bempa. And that brings me back to my very good brother, Nanake, into on Akwetia by election ahead of us. Yes, sir.
Metia woni wahwefo nyina Maakye mbikrum biaso ani asante achen ne asante man so nyina champion for si ahenefo a omanyamre 18 wo Kessben no mo hwen wo Kessben TV so na Maakye adwumawura boss kwamre finidi no
Kwabena Kesse
Kwabena Kesse unza ye num kumase fo ndi Kessben ne aseda ne enuanom no yedi omochi ache na yinim branso ampenfo yabo e wasante mamu ene omde abowure mu wonkran mamu nti eda omase so masha sante eni munyam menia Akwetia by election IGP MET political parties easy nyina me dem camouflage and I stand with my party abra as a peace council for a buy ho asamba ko ne ka kire mo se brebri na enya ya kukuru na enya ya keka ntimi nya yo e dan no we see the na me where is peace council where is the Christian council of churches the ekos wo mu hu ye omuni omaemu and they are quiet and this didn't throw in ada beji to me no mudi ma abonense kan twe. We all saw what happened in 2024 elections. If I'm quite sure, okay, here. Patrick Boama win election near the second election in the friends. Had you see Ablekuma North and you did by force near the thing. Aji to me in a free. The power winning with over 400 votes. Aji friends. When they see what a year friend say, and Sauma do a why ye cook more than for no dompre. Ye say near danger no dompre so see the friend in some. So a manani America craving cage and also friend in some. Tema Central, the Tema West or so. This about 8 constituencies are just say woman who see presidency no man penny abedi echiraji 2 months the young can in a budget. And I know say seat in baby on me lose here because of this tax now NDC for the good system. Now you see, there be a penny for can be say upamu hufua utone bema. The message is simple. Say when to me and 2 or more etia bemufo. Say omo any woman crofon kasa. A bed is so bit me 2 or more etia position for. We don't hold any security. What you say? Sigma security in the kuta bemufo. Na sabemu fo se wo emma mra ne nya dwuma ombe jai mabunu na moma kokumu na oma ye de omo pa emre bi beba obepre ya Kojo na abekọ na papa na wofa ote akonya so so ntimi mfa ba amono ubetimi apamu hufo na afi wakoto ne bema minimi se amanyosem Kojo eye kire wadwen enye kire wa hoden. And I keep telling people, I see it as insane. People who doesn't seem to understand this principle. Yeah, kwa to aba, enya hode ne de to aba. Adwenkyere ene de to aba. De wususu se ebebo man, ne de misusu se ebebo man. Ene ye kwa kyere wo. Ye wie na Kojo de ewi ni a. Fair enough. Na fair de abato na da nense kan twe. Emabo. Me know you're doing. And I like the way NDC for strategically. One more take this violent issue that they go fast and be free. I was always going to report that that's what the whole. And the IGP go fair no you have a public no for the no. And maybe I need can the same thing. And I see politicians, we are the downfall of this nation. Me ka humbi, akwa ka humbi. And this war position money bri no mo kan also west wo go nsem. Yes, we refer mu to tenancy. You refer mu to trepone. You refer mu to the same atiwa ho. E wona nita do so de ka twifa ni paso. Atiwa and posiaga on them kremu. Tenancy by election. A former vice president, Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, and your party mranti bi ne protecting nan ko bi de sekan bie nachi. And you pushing in the share come.
Kessben 92.9. The Biachi.
What you say? And he say if this thing will continue, then Crawford feel say yeah party ni there. Who say ya brand the NPP as a party of the elite. Now we the party of the elite if you are the other party there. The party of vandals.
That will be biamu.
Oh,
and how did see BBC and
akwese
what was it when NPP the party of elite?
Oh man, I brand the party this for na brand the party this.
And I don't brand your man.
A catch for party.
Into twas.
Yeah, jitum.
Okay, into
two you catch for the film and I go to here. I go to call primaries last time. And I lose primaries. Meaning they see what primaries I say. And some are here can be a bidino, no one party for the bidino. And this is for now internal elections, no, you the bidia kwoko. No a contest election, no, a friend say, in this amount from. So 3 times or so, maybe not a constituency in him. Kojo what you start here, bravo.
Okay.
I want to know tea. Odo matua better odo me city, but nyame ya madoma miss me to miss if you way back 20. When him that constituency the name cost. And just say I mean the good thing is that now me know we are fine. Enti as a yehuru azuni eprawo as ye ne wo sere ko bo mo toto ne mo ye ne bi bo tirima wa prawo. And I feel na yere ne me manso te ho. Omu ni meti TV so omu nim se me ni fie. Tina wa se me pe ba bi de abusuya ne fa. These are some of the challenges we go through. It's also bear politics. It's all no any fear for. And this if one war a year friend say in this amount from constituency. Or your crowd match the route at the end is see yina. What chum the man tem one of Nadu and the chum case investing one when it's a could enclave. No. And then the portion him the castle portion a year injuries amount from. And a portion yes central region.
Yeah.
Sai nyesi amam from enclave na ka ho no omone how comes the constituency ni bosh ye no and the constituency ba menu a have me ba ha ebe bo hanum fo mo di sim hunu mu wi ana mo ko mo fie back eduru ha na ha fo so akwa support eno no mdi je menu ye ya na wa boka hwe the amount you spend on primaries na wo wi a wa contest. A contested Habib. And a contested Sylvester.
Habib, man, contested Habib. Me contested what can't we serve twice
and so now, oh, okay. Okay. Henti, yenim said the city. Nina no sebe ye. I just a police jina brande. Kojo, the course of Blakuma, no police for jina ho. Yes. At a point to who say, and these boys you push police.
Now say no so me and this for.
Now me MPP for come go how comes in combo Chris. Omo push boy videos ni bi o.
Me hey.
Omo push police no. No mo push police do mo ko dey. Ya come how comes in. Assuming without admitting say even baby na how comes in jina no. Yemfa ne say na ni kwanso jina ho. Kwaje what's the right thing to do? O prompt police baby how many jina ni kwaso jina nti o mfiri ho. What you say? na police akọ there be baby e betimi a create problem. I know how comes in very well. Obeso ho na dia asomdwe aba. Me makɔhwɛ election ni bi nsusu a baby ana nkrofo bi gina no me challenge ma ye yi omu firi ho. Enya ntokwa kwan so. And I made them understand say assume say baby o gina no me nso me ba be gina ho me nkrofo ba be gina ho no ma yen say process no. Baby o gina ho nto aba ni bi nto akɔ gina no mo hwe o ma eto aba no sa na e dey. Ana wo kan o ma eto ama MPP ama o na wa kan o ma eto ama NDC ana. Emra ne ma kwa say na perimeter no bi anko gina ho. So leave the space. And no free ho. Initially be but ye na ekoko challenge ye na yanko for war. Ye gina e na so yi wo mu free ho. And this is the way I was see ye in politics ye o memu. Kojo arehosem ne say
yeah.
Ye nuafo. Ghana ye nyina nuafo. Ye nipa baako. What I heard after a friend say how come see incidents no. Yes, a branch no dimirika to for a ko head in the pine. Also, I know the tea and say, or no, Momo no, so Kobuni, be just wide upon your energy. And will be prompting and him say, Ukrum Nino. I feel no abandon the Mujina. The crum ni, Womura Mukramponomu Busia. But because who nimno, election and near your honor, or no branch in a coffee the free still buy no, and find who.
You manage somewhere now, your own.
Obey you. Where you walk. And say, yay, Sah Subai we.
Okay.
IGP pa, on coffee meeting, coffee, CN and for crime account. Oh, your meeting, no matter meeting, your meeting, and this is for planet come before so abon. It is a meeting, no? Ya nyani ye. Memen kwa madwene dia. Atiwa by election.
Okay.
We need military presence or.
You don't want the police?
No, we need military presence. Woman, so Bana Betra what is some better what in some. What I say? O Bana say what the yes, Obia, no, one ye, Oba by the Opa. They will discipline you. Now, Koyagi na so trouble sound, no, no, so trono, a BDH bia, won't consume means him. Police imra, but the young man. Military men maybe Ghana no baby akodun Ghana phones ro police bi mu
any intimidation.
What the intimidation will be?
The presence of the military cry alone scares some of your people. Anna
me pesa me kai bibu yi. Oh,
ubu yana de say.
Utrimu fire. Enti amonku o. Kodo so utrimu ye fire enti amonku. And me no te hei. Ye nam kwase ne pai kromfo a ye ntwaye ni because me unim say wonya kromfo. Wonka ho. Sa na tie. Se me ni mitrim se me kwa koboa mabato na ye peaceful a. Soldier fo gina ho. Wo kofa even FBI fo kura be gina. I don't care.
Okay. All right.
Me kwa kotuma ba peacefully. Me observer, me kwa koy observer jumani peacefully.
Okay. Emphasis it's 2 minutes past the hour of 9.
Quick
Alex,
one. You see, when me discussing this kind of issue, that I try as much as possible not to sound political, because I don't believe that the party I belong to, or more heading to trust them. And this issue we are talking about, no, it cut across regimes. It cut across regimes. See, we can say since 1992, I have been part of every elections. Since 1992, I have seen it through. Now, maybe elections, but at times I don't even stay in one constituency. I move around. Enti minim dia mekano. Enti my obi created the impression he say it is only the NDC no mo intro trust him and I intro trust him. That's what the impression you give.
No. I didn't refer to I was West Wogo.
We see that is the impression I would No. That is the impression I would deny. And you know, let's stop that. Okay. Violence in an election is very bad.
All right.
It's very, very bad.
Okay.
And say ye be kasa na ye be and no be police for no awarding.
Okay.
No more to me the akebi sa way no. Okay. But if I take a stand, now we will take a stand. The police will stand in the middle, no yes,
Okay, all right.
We shouldn't do that.
Mate. But as a Bayport Financial Services, I mean, control Bayport fixed deposit, you know, a year Juma, me banner, why, you know, almost say almost. A fixed deposit, you know, a year Juma, you know, cause I don't know more a year Juma. Sisi, I know, I mean, can't show says, 5,000 Ghana cedis. So, sisi, you can, I will be to me, I enjoy serious percentages and as an interest. I will see, kind of, so the be a fixed deposit, a Bayport Financial Services. It me can't show say, so we cry 10,000 Ghana cedis and the Bromo for Afe Bakwa. When Sabeka 1,750 Ghana cedis as interest. South on the 20,000 Bromo for Busumi Sia, Ubenya 1,570 Ghana cedis. When Sabekana face on what the 50,000 Ghana cedis, Afe Bakwa at the Bromo, Ubenya 8,750 as interest. It was so South on the 100,000 Ghana cedis, Brayaswa, Afe Bakwa, Ubenya 17,500 Ghana cedis as interest. Umpewe na opede. One a year Bayport Financial Service for ending common flora manager Ura Bonnie. Na one no ending common. The number is 0245 153283 0245 153283 and that's 020 4125 Now on the Bayport for ending and common. Chepam sa menkancho say ogusua pam entare no ema so for your best in terms of office where wedding parties and after so church funerals and any other occasion bia no only chepam endi enkomo obetima be fie obetima ba office obetima be bibiara wo bia no no be susu no agye won tare no akakọ pam amam the best of the best ono and the best custom tailor or what a Ghana memo hanum so share the party ko awoshi market and as a friend na ono ending komo or very affordable so the number no 020 683 7738 020 683 7738 che pam or say your custom tailoring so and America to say boost immune system ni boost dia na Imboost herbal mixture. Ehun komo ana menu edcc. And then when if syphilis, gonorrhea, pressure, ulcer, stroke, waist pains, and after fatigue, malaria, any liver and kidney problems in United na Imboost herbal mixture. Ubenye bi ewo any of the herbal shops e wo Ghana memu he nyina o call o kan shi so ahun sabe kan bi oti region wa Bolga Tamale and afi so mama kan nyina no monsa abeke me boku yenko Calamed Pharmacy e wo low cost kwan so from e wo 0246 208496 0246 208496 now one Imboost herbal mixture for ND and Como 7 minutes past the hour of 9. Now I came, I mean, no one just here has to do with your man penny any the private jet, you two coins, is here as a chrono will lack matters of this nature. I mean, serious issues like a president be too coin now for any special jet man on be two coins unless someone cover the normal Obibeka transport and I said the normal flight na fan call. I've had too many issues concerning Japan trip no coin and all that, but I want us to concentrate on the issue of mine and how this animal way politics with regards to what is really transparent. I mean Emma or Mayano previous government came in rented jets now we are back again. We still don't have a presidential jet. We are still looking at issues of this nature and all that. Me no sha say na fe yenko obetimi do 1 minute no asoso na fe what also hamame.
Kojo,
Yes sir.
Enema be koso me na be say me ka ho asem.
Okay.
If you hono ma me ba na ma ba address jet ho asem no. E ho asem ka no. E straightforward.
Okay.
The straightforward e na say. Ma men kama asem nwi.
Okay.
Kojo, Auditor General Maimu.
Yeah.
Or that's your Jumas Auditor General. May GDA say he should be an honorable person, not resign peacefully.
Ade.
What kind of report or the better about in 2024? Say Ghana, ye dear. About 700 over billion.
Yes. Abro, the Ashemos Abro so said then bino.
And was about Bontebeka say, oh, you mistake over 130 something billion.
137 or so.
Causing fear and panic, saying Auditor General, that's what it was.
That's a national debt you're talking
Yes.
about. Yes, I remember.
Ono anete o please. Oh, mobile where you want the general? Why you want for? Please, Mamen Kamasem. Alex, you need Mamen Kamasem. Auditor General Tiwo. Ono ane ba bonten be catch the Ghana for say Ghana car ye dear. Edu 700 and over billion. And the hungry nkrofo. Emma omode to abeti MP people tall. MPP lusu wi aba bonten be catch the Ghana for say why a mistake? Kojo over 100 and something billion adeka ho. Wabo man ikro no, wabo man yewu. Wadi o man na wu. Kojo wa cause fear and panic. Into Auditor General resign it. And yes, I yank me. I will lead this demonstration against the Auditor General. I'm telling you. I'll resign it quickly. Now, I private jet won't send some. You see, and penny for say, or before, so nim do very adwetia and kakuoko, or muhu, kumuhu ye.
Eben ne kwoku din wom.
O ka hu bi.
Eben abuye no. Omugu na se ne kwoku ni.
Na kwoku ho. Obofo ben cry obofo kwoku ne NDC fo. So mu nim sa doa ni tini e de be mo ma hwea. Komu hu ahu ye. Komu hu no basatro kan. Amfa nye politics. And okuja to Blackwa way. Where is okuja to Blackwa? Kwajonti Kroman was a mampeni John Dramani Mahama win election. No rent a flight once in people be resigning. On by my rent a flight do do saying. The same group of people who told Ghanaians say presidential jet no a fit for purpose. Almost a problem be anyhow. Even journalists who near interview Kujeto Blackwa addresses say Oma konya engine failure nansan ya was engineer 3 ba ku failure nya hwe 2 ni baya adwuma president ntiram Kojo 8 months in government miami ni abroja jamfi so na any deputy defense minister afraid you say aircraft ni edai yes was enye airworthy is unfit for the purpose and then answer engine train afedi ni nyina tutu ayira. You see, say ye nyai sa abro ye bo ye do my neighbor in the name of politics. I know the NDC will find it difficult to defend this. But me, even if my political party NPP so am against see enkoto friend say new aircraft emo minor, me I will support John Dramani Mahama said the almost starting po what committee almost starting dwene ho so mbeto ntinya dia afekura mbo na yeye almost committee so one start mampani kofo abra mampani kofo ye say auto aircraft ama omanyi na emienu ba ko efa nipa dodo ene ba ko efa nipa jama 6 pe ba ko ne fa 30 plus na ba ko fa 6 Kojo NDC fuit na ha super mampani kofo who's the aircraft na mampani ko photo e no wantena mu da Professor Muslim Mahama na be use ye ena ye adwuma ba bepem ne ena ese ahoden na kofom ti mampani ko fo ado ye se da bi yenhwe na yensesa no because difficulties are yenya de mampani ko fo ye so auto aircraft am oman no nanse minim so on an interview bi awaya a certain president no so free I'm very free African country. Ko Libya. Na flight here too. Na ko flight in them you ntimi nkosoro ntimi mafom. No mu romi fa akosa. Na kakra. Wo mutimi san ba baabi wo mutu free ye no be lande ye. No so omoda. Emi ye hwe service na de chia. Omotu kwan no. Se Kojo aircraft ehuru na openya ho se aircraft ehuru na opekoko ye ka play ho asema ho fanye politics over the politics. That last time I was telling you my experience.
Yeah.
Now we shall say what you boy you. And you pay team you over 500. Not window seat. Ni announce say turbulence na yesia no. Ba ko krampo de obeje say or redirect aircraft no e ma ye delay for 30 minutes wo wiem. Because of the size of turbulence no say avoid want me mrem. Ti esa se Ghana nearby yadru Togo ni asa san ye chia kofa Nigeria e kwa kofa Burkina Faso aba be vrem.
Most in wiem sir.
Yes, wiem.
30 minutes.
Let you put the calculation full egum ni na calculate say hour say no be di.
Now short to e.
Yeah, na do ni chire mi krom ja so na say o kwa kola ndi obontemfu.
Hey, asemo.
And my experience am real fit da. Kumase Accra. Trotro no. Me friend Trotro because kwa enyi egum yo say the esiba egu basibu. There's no cabin be a enyi egum yo pilot pe na curtains twa ye ni mu. Na ye kodi dwuma bi watamale. Me pese me bo aircraft ni di na minim say Ghana fo a etu kwan ko Kumase Tamale Takrade omu yusu sa a domestic aircraft they know the particular one. Kojo etu a o just say to the stand say na nyame ye madom de ko lande o Tamale ni akwa meeting na wie na me osa me san board 5 pm bank ran na fi a 2 minutes soon ni ayam hye na me sim na me kura me seat mu awurade fie ko duru na nyame anya ya dom utimu sane ne nam ko bi poisu ba bi yesi engine failure na aircraft kwa na ekofom menya so say aircraft le kura bopa issue te bi wom menya so because of international one na emergency ni ba omo announce kire o say we seat na se twe ya nya to seat na se se twe bi o na de no ayi truck for seat bi na etisu o
Kessben 92.9
ni ekofom na utumu safe de ya ben from na all of a sudden ya sunu gumu bompa ye na Kojo you say aircraft na some ma hit biem say rade me da wase and my experience with planes in tea. Say, Mampeni man who ma this almost ankoto plane create dada.
I get that.
You be kwakoto fresh. Yeah. Sabi, Ghana, we deserve better. I'm expecting the NDC to come out and apologize to Mampeni that they could.
I like to more apologize here now.
They won't do it. They are so sinful, they won't do it.
They won't. Won't you apologize?
For what?
Because aircraft because of the difficulties and experience and when you're with Ghana,
more apologizing.
Experience and when you're with Ghana, the end into or you said there be young perfect front on you more man.
Some apologize here.
Oh, that. Now then you're on this.
We will not apologize.
Man can't
because
how many was
what I say you
me kasa nue me no wo cha wo time prepare because until say okuje top black papa bonten me Kojo so oyobi a me back quick one okuje top black a honorable person he should resign by now.
Okay,
said o kan ho tam say na ban mu se Mampeni rent aircraft once mpo mobile man renting more than 6 times.
It was not apologizing.
Oh, there's nothing to apologize because at the time, statement, it was based on the situations at that time, and statements,
Oh, okay.
We share Ghana at that time, we share and we hear more that time, send a nipa ebre maimu. Now president ebefa $17,000 an hour. So the charter plane
and they much at $20,000 an hour.
You understand me?
Mampeni Kufuor was paying 13,000.
Wakasa no na my me chantro
13,000 wasn't
17,000
and then put 20,000.
What want to me
what the man kasa
17,000 per hour. Wo call America. Almost 8 hours. We somewhere about 8 hours. Hours are plane nobody water mark, so Nina is fatted in. And I can say no. At the time baby was a year. And when he said president, who be he has be say, would they charter private jets? Would they call meetings? Would they call Kosheshika Ediaba? That is what we were saying. And you say we are not sensitive to the president's safety. And you say you president better presidential jet. It was the waste at that time. Air Kosuno na ye can was him.
So today is no waste.
My brother, I don't know, baby, or no any information. Eddie free, yes, His Excellency or by wa charter plane. Eddie call Eddie about to say President Nana Akufo-Addo you know. Recent one Mokaye say wa charter plane. No. It has come out that say or the Emirates na call ye. And see, no more na mo at this hour no. Say munya sa ahumbrasi no to apologize to His Excellency John Dramani Mahama.
Power.
Because niyama mo ka afa ni ho no. And Caribbean enim. You know, I believe, and I have always said, say,
what a tough flight, they can't ask me, you know what?
And the came and Gaza.
So when you say the away, no matter me, I would change.
I am hobby, there's no bet to me, I am hobby.
Change the away coming.
I know about Bemus is no good.
Okay. Wafaki.
More high aircraft with 20,000.
Don't force me to campaign against you.
You can't.
You don't force me to campaign against you.
You dare not.
You. Eti the Abikanya say, and then say when he say yenya presidential jet. I believe say yenya bi.
Okay.
Now, apart from the cost elements, now the safety of the president. And at times, so me, I believe, crap, say instead of say we calling it say presidential jet, no, we should rather retool the military. Now, embeka military or more aircrafts, no, so that anytime the president, because some of the military didn't suit to so didn't say to me, I call other countries without permission. But it should be part of the state flights military for no, so that anytime be a president person, because at times no, be a president want to go to any of the African countries. Who say flight be a direct. So per se on just say at times or move out of even Africa to Europe before to me a reconnection. All those things, no, it wastes time.
Okay.
But I think it's at times we'll begin to think of having a national airline even. Because Yemina say Ethiopia, national airline.
Rwanda.
Kenya, Rwanda, South Africa, Ivory Coast, some worry. Because I think they have.
Ivory airline.
I think they have it because Omo say Omo routes in
Emirates.
So some of these countries are more airlines na Libya. Me ferry.
Okay.
So we should also be thinking about bringing our airline back.
Okay.
Say no ni ho krapo na no ho na presidential jet anywhere. Say Yankasa airline obetumi ayusu and also their call instead of say Yebeko Yusu will be national airline.
So it says good morning essbenMaakye. Just 8 months in opposition. Nanake have now noticed that politics is now about share your ideas. Hey! Since when God should forgive him? I am Kennedy from Offenso. No. And then, good morning, please. My name is Alexander from Eastern Region. I'm one of the grassroots. Please, Canada Japan is a factor of the MPP 2028. Without Canada Japan, I will never vote 2028. Period. And also, Nadia or the Eba, no. And then this one before we run up, no. Good morning. I am J Kufo, aka Santiago from Manso. If it is absence of Galamsey is present. Okay, mean kind in Nana, you're running up 1 minute. Oh dear. 1 minute.
Yeah, wrap it up. Yesrem Penny, John Dramani Mahama. Nin Crawford no still like Gumura Mutu Galamsey. And this if only Gumutu. Said the Omotina opposition, catcher Mampenia Kufado say, undeclared state of emergency on Galamsey. DSC. You lose notable men because of changing of name from a community mining to responsible whatever. The same Galamsey won't send some year. Yama will send a strong warning. Emma Bain say, may the souls of these young individuals fight Galamsey battle and win. What I say? Sure, and no video be a PMs when you be a share. They are redirecting or more diverting Sukasiebi Tomukutu Galamsey wo in Sunamina Nimunti. Almost a video say, Edumana ya diam or Momatua, so the qua in free namenim. And so they will continue to do it until they succeed. Videos in Namabonting. Special prosecutor Wuhuye. Dia say or mine no minia.
Yeah.
And say o mining nyina na si yamani amreni and sorry and fight sa kunya those Galamseyers they have money to import water from outside the country kodo minu mienu yenom Ghana nsu ye ni ses kan e di ko import to be ko kumbetime import and no ba ban mu o man nsu okro onum Kirkland
sir
wow American nsu no onum
menim sans we
menu mienu e da so enum Minu mienu da so nom Ghana dey
1 minute
ya mayani amre a nenne what asema ya mi na babontin abeka o se say yoko ye mema o mon dey so mbe invite no oba obekire NDC fu eye Galamsey
wow
no oba obekire benefit a NDC enye free Galamsey mu oba obekire the contribution on the national organizer of the NDC and the minister see enko investigating because we to Galamsey and was so babontin aka kire wo mo say a quiet this if us win election with Galamsey no obi e be mo invite no yoko ho o mo ntimi invite ni besine
1 minute ba mintio
me
asemo
and this national organizer
e tu manen kasa
e ko put ye man the Galamsey sika bi ni
they are
ye tu Galamsey wo ho and that the no constituency mo nsu e ni ye we jada say eni say
this weekend in we
me ba send the we kan de ni wi a na we kan mo
yen kokekwa na ye tam na so kra
oh for the whole dey go ye one minute come on to with God
I think say last week nyame adom and na yenuanu a omo assure omo kwa no we lay them to rest but I think say jumadi a omo di asi omo nim say omo eku etia Galamsey no I think say the best honor you bet to media more mun say you bet na omo wo no so na am share enkran foforo na ye dia fight Galamsey no na ya handing no crack I think say you who say yensuo eni ati forest no esa ababak you who all those things no the people what of KC of is calling on His Excellency say obey President will obey na I believe strongly say yes you know one way crapo enyambai as you wafake enyabotre kakra definitely no there Galamsey no we'll fight it and we'll win it together.
All right, thank you. But yes sir
fiada ami adomo chenechi
okay
na menu ya na wo free mo no e kwa kata na chikra o mikro mu dwa so na esere adofo ne ajanfo nyina se benefo se de ade ato na ni no ana yi nti Ghana formra na yenkata menu ya abroni ni nyina efre no badoba na yi ne din a wode tie adwum de efre Ivan Amponsa chia no no ye GBC news editor bakwa we free mu no nyame adoma Saturday ni ekata na chi wasante achimdwa so
okay
enti Kojo minim so obeba
ko
akai date na obeba no kwa do yade enti mehwe wanim pa me prepare we chi so minim de open so de ato ache
meda ayem pemfo ase me kan Alexander Koko ye former parliamentary candidate for Botiano English and Manfrom of the NDC, and I face Nana Kojo Yeboah name Nana K, member of the MPP, communication officer, aspiring national organizer, and Yanono Edin come. I mean, kind of same way. Now, if member and I mean, number can same be too. Na min fi honom. Now, Komplainvi Opokwase Bengazi say, if there is no corruption in Cecilia Abnada Press cash case, how did she gather the plenty dollars cash in her room? Special prosecutor must be transparent in that because we don't see the truth coming out. Where is the money? Special prosecutor sees from Cecilia Abna Dapa, and then this one is it's okay. I'll say I'm watching you live, and then Abbas of offense. I'll say the NDC President Mahama government will surely send Ghana to the promised land. The only thing left is for all of us to support by making constructive criticism. Everything shows JM mean well for Ghana. Or no so Nidia or the Eba no. Oh, check your time now is 30 minutes past the hour of 9. Now chemebe 5-6 minutes bina me no ka asembi esi me feel say SSC edi hu enkomo yie pa. Listen. Oko Obuasia and me frɛ IGP say omo hwɛ me sisia e wo Kessben TV na fi so mu team wo Kessben 92.9 na me frɛ IGP say onko Obuase na onko tie de ekoso e wo hon when it comes to his men e wo eye Obuase asem na making say Obuase police e betena say aye ahwe saa keke. And Nanake Boso, when it comes to Aya Galamsey issue, how come se court etumi ICZ Aya excavators 6 edi eguho court injunction was wo se ayakwachi amrante bi omoye Galamsey ewa asasi bi so na yetumi abomoden na circuit court wo boase agi Aya infidie no eguho insia yeti yenia Obuasi police some fan here kana na ben na komu a je release 3 out of the 6 excavators are caught ejito hono. Obuasi police command etumi ahwa me yetumi afa 3 efim ama nkrofo a ye chi omo ye nsia ye chi omo so no ya grant omo bail ye nim bebi omo wo sesi a ye na ne ese pese ye ko eye Galamsey no enti se a police fa mo be boa yen se mo betena se ahwe ni han na mama ya tena se na excavators a ya chi a ye de ye Galamsey ye tu ensase ase no 6 na ye gc ho no Obuasi police etumi ahwe han ama no 3 ya befa 3 efimuko na de ani kanie. It is becoming Obuasi sisia as we speak because it has become a judicial issue versus the police. And nuntino se woko ho sesia court no say ye circuit court, say ye high court. En sama e cost wo ho no enye papa. Asama mi ken esi e wo Obuase. Ama akọ circuit court. Na court no dey wanwanie. Na state attorney, deputy state attorney. Mimbo udin Ufi Ashanti region na wo ba. Fa case bra ye yi case na fi circuit court ye de ko high court na fa papers in krata ne bra na ye mfa nkɔhwɛ ne ye ma eye omo ye Galamsey no ene mfidie ni nyina no ye ma police ni bia na fa ba be fa akɔ ye hwehwɛ state attorney general Mrs. state attorney general state attorney na ombra high court no me kyerɛkyerɛ mu a ye hu no Chief Justice, listen, say ye tenase, na say ye de mra, ehye ye nsem sei. Na ye tenase, na ye hwe ma amafo ye sanyema we nyina awie, ni aba be catch radio so ni aba be catch wo man mu say we are fighting galamsey institutions e be boa eye ministry no netumi aye adwuma ni yie no na yete ho ne ye bo eye ministry no minister no ne ye bonus obo say on to me fight eye galamsey. Meanwhile the police itself and the judiciary and chief justice Mr. Messi compulsory say go check member bo eye judges in the I have the names, and if you ask I will get these names for you. And you na tell you those abobodi, you know, from deputy state attorney down to eye circuit court judge or what boase and nyema e koso e wo ho no e time enti se ne minister e ku galamsey o man no e kasete galamsey na say ye be ko oboase. And it is so sad. It is the same enclave and na sabi yem paying for 8 efimu na say achi excavators na so Boston police command matna say defy court order na ma say release eye your friend is saying excavators see ama eye the very same people are sa sikasema metititi nyina no ye wo figures o efi eye friend say judge no ho efi eye mrantie na say bom di sika ne bre judge no a judge kuro ya meken ye di sika ne bre obi tie so baako wani abre wani ye han police command wo boase sika efemu ne nyina ye figures no. So chief justice, if you think so about be kun aboa ama yetumi solve problems there, then I'm telling you so oboase a critical issue for you judiciary. Again IGP so wo force up say oboa o manfo oboa na uji udin ora Christian tetenya wonu o pese uji udin na hu say ansa na wo be kono you have left a legacy there. I am starting with you with oboase. Go and check boys no mu gu honom no sika onwoje in the name of Yekun etia galamsey no amafo ye omu hu ye wo ho and America no me nka ne tintin bia me de me say me de teheya sika a besi atwam figures no me nsaka wo jaja wo friend say o side man na oti honom a ogigi cases ebrew yenimni nyina mo friend agent I mean how say a circuit court judge who agent oti honom o hwehwia case. It is a case in ba no age amaw na wo akwa di. How do you do this? No age in a percentage, and this is happening e wo boase. State attorney your friend is saying state attorney mimbo udin na mimbo udin sesia unimu ho judge American wasem was circuit court unimu ho encho ko retirement unimu ho police command oboase panyina oda ho any boys ni nyina unimu ho mimbo udin sesia. But this is a warning to judiciary and the police. Mosoye waka BNI4 hwehwe excavators no 3 na ye film no yensan fanko back. If the high court na wo ho no ebehwe ama sa same way no ye dia high court judge awaba foforo minim say high court wo ye the judge foforo aba ho or hwehwe case no enti state I find say attorney say wan me pa cho ye hia case no the proper judge wants to sit on the case. Enti Mr. Yemfanko maybe media 38 minutes past the hour of 9.
Good morning, Ghana, we sing another day. Praise the Lord, we ought to give you thanks and praise. God bless our homeland, Ghana, motherland, faithful and together. Long live Ghana. We gonna build Ghana strong.
This show, and then a happy birthday to you, Rita Adumako. Rita Adumako, happy birthday to you. Radin Shopper. Wey efi eye nana ke hono mo say ofre eye all sympathizers in Namfofo ye nyina yem be ye no mra na yenko a friend is saying Mr. Ivan Aponsa ya broni na ye na beba so eye efiade kosi ewo Jaso, right? Friday 23rd of August 2025 it was St. Andrew Parish Hall Jaso. Ye nyina ebekwa koja eye nua nana ke nua bema efim eye Mr. Ivan Amponsa aye friend yaw broni enti ye nyina ebekwa koja no ewo eye Jaso eye Friday 23rd of August 2025 enti no ora nana ke condolences from the team of essbenMaakye na face Kessben media no yebeba na ye know Ochana Asante Hima 1 week, right? Okay, yes, so Thursday. So I'm sure we're going to give you another live coverage of a program no jumedi na beba so no. And then I've seen police say on blocking certain roads in Ashanti region and all that. So it's one of the biggest things we're going to carry into Kessben TV and Kessben Plus TV, and then the entire media group will cover it live. Now, yeah, they